Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn about the bubble sort algorithm, what it does, how it works and how to write it in C language step by step. Even if you are a beginner, don't worry, I will explain everything clearly. Bubble sort is one of the simplest sorting algorithms. It works by repeatedly comparing two adjacent elements. That means two numbers next to each other and swapping them if they are in the wrong order. Just like bubbles in water rise to the top, the largest numbers move to the end of the array after each pass. That's why it's called bubble sort. Let's start the first round of comparison. In this round, the biggest number will move to the end. 5 is bigger than 3, so swap them as a 3, 5, 4 and 1. Now 5 is bigger than 4, so we swap them 3, 4, 5 and 1. Now 5 is bigger than 1, so we swap them 3, 4, 1 and 5. After the first pass, the biggest number 5 is in the correct position. Now we will sort the remaining part, the first three numbers. Number 3 is not bigger than 4, so not swap. Number 4 is bigger than 1, so swap them 3, 1, 4 and 5. Next biggest number 4 is in the correct position. Now we only have two numbers left to check. 3 is bigger than 1, so we swap them as 1, 3, 4 and 5. Now everything is sorted. Now our array is sorted in ascending order. Each pass helped move to the biggest number to the correct position. We start by including two header files. Include stdi.h for input and output functions like printf and scanf. Include stdlib.h for memory allocation functions like malloc and freeze. Here we define our sorting functions. It takes an array A and the number of elements n. Inside this function, we will write the logic to sort the array. This outer loop controls the number of passes. After every pass, one largest element moves to the end, so we run this loop n-1 times. This inner loop compares the adjacent numbers one by one. Notice the condition n-i-1. Because after each pass, we don't need to check the last few elements. They are already sorted. Here we check if the current number is greater than the next one. If yes, that means they are in the wrong order, so we need to swap them. We use a temporary variable called temp to hold one value during the swap. This part simply exchanges the two numbers. This is the main function, the starting point of our program. Here we take input from the user, how many elements they want to sort. Then we dynamically create space in memory to store that memory numbers using malloc. Now we read the element from the user and store them in our array A. Here we call our bubble sort function. We send the array and its size to perform the sorting. After sorting, we print the array. Now all the numbers will appear in increasing order. As a summary, in this code have input array size and elements, call bubble sort function, compare and swap adjacent elements, display sorted array, and free memory. So in every pass, one large element moves its correct position at the end. After n-1 passes, the array becomes sorted. That's why it's called bubble sort. The biggest element bubble up step by step. Time complexity means how long an algorithm takes to run depending on the size of the input. In bubble sort, that depends on how many comparisons and swaps we do. In the best case, bubble sort only checks, not swap, so it's big O of n. But usually O. In the worst case, it makes a lot of comparison and swap about n multiply n times, so it's big O of n squared. Advantages: easy to understand and implement, good for small data sets. Disadvantages: very slow for large arrays, performs many unnecessary swaps. Summary: bubble sort is simple but slow, works for swapping adjacent elements. You can easily convert pseudocode to C code. Practice helps you master it. Thank you for listening until the end. Subscribe to Rooma Education for more education lessons.